Happy Halloween! In NBA 2K20 Gallows, earn double XP for all games played on decks 15 and 16. And we've pulled out all the Halloween decorations to get challenge NBA players from both past and present as you try to earn prizes at Vacation. Moving on to the city.
It's go time for the Pelicans here at home. Here they are coming in their finest attire. The New Orleans riverfront gleaming brightly along the Mississippi here tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Beard. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. GA, it's...
Kevin, thank you. Brandon Ingram is an all-star talent, but then again, this is what he expected would happen. He said, confidence got me this far. Even with my build, I always had it.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Malcolm Brogdon.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. They've got Favors. Williams is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey in at the shooting guard. And for New Orleans, Ingram and Williamson are the forward. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2 guard. Greg, for teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really be impatient and unforgiving.
Yeah, the media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. And it happens in small towns as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Jonas Valanciunas unable to get his shot to go.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Here's Alexander. Williamson looking it over. And here's Brogdon from the arc. Roby with the rebound. Here's Oklahoma City now. Williams passes to Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
Brogdon the pass to Williamson. That one's not going to go. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And some pinball bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 17 points in his last outing, and that one good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Here's Brogdon. He had 15 points last outing. Valanciunas against Favors. Shoots from the right block. And the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Greg, you think back to when Gilgeous-Alexander came to the Thunder, came over in that Paul George trade. He exploded after that deal.
And most of the focus on the Thunder guys. But Gilgeous-Alexander has been the biggest return by far. Exploded once he arrived with the Thunder.
Here's Giddey after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. Giddey the pass to Favors.
And one thing Favors always brings to the table is the threat of a double-double. Night in and night out, he makes an impact with his play inside.
At the line for the Thunder, Derek Favors.
And so Favors nails both of them. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. The shot by Brogdon wide open. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
Passes it to Favors. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Thunder, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. To the paint. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6.
And taking a look here at some stats for Williams. Coming off a terrific season. Averaged about 27 points a game last season. 7 rebounds and 3 assists. And he led the charge when it came to scoring. Led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. Williams against Ingram. Pocket 6. Here's Alexander Walker. Again, the Pelicans score.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Thunder have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Thunder have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Here's Favors, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Now the pass to Ingram. Excellent D there from Williams.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. Shot from 12. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Alexander Walker. Into the lane. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Ingram. And Favors has it in the corner. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Williams against Williamson. Brogdon outside. Thunder with the rebound.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Ingram with the steal. Down low. And that one's good, Brogdon.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
The Thunder have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander-Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And, they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of them in that game. Scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league in the last few years.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Green comes in for Williamson. And it's Kennard in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Pelicans lead by 1.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now, here's Maledon. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Green against Dort. Now here's Ingram. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And that's big time from B.I.
And here now. The Thunder. They trail by 3.
They need a bucket in here to regain some confidence.
It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Ingram kicks to Hayes. It's Ingram on the wing. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. No good from the wing.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Baisley, it's deflected. In left side and slam dunk by Ingram.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Left to play in the first. Obi the pass to Dort. And there it is for him.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Now Brogdon. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Hits it from three-point range.
And you love that. That's one of the strengths of Luke Kennard's game.
Thunder trailing by 6. 1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. Green with the rebound. New Orleans has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ingram. Thunder with the rebound. Roby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side, Dort. Maledon passes to Roby. Teardrop shot. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. To the middle. Ingram kicks to Brogdon. To the inside. Here's Green. Right wing. Knocks it loose. Back to Hayes. Over Maledon. Out to Ingram. Back to Hayes. Over Maledon. Hayes, no good. Thunder trailing by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Jerome. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break. Well, a 6'5" point guard, Malcolm Brogdon, is an elite shooter, but he understands the
more everybody can touch the ball, be involved, and score the block. You know, they're going to play harder on defense. They're going to play both ends.
Well, Greg, as you always say, the ball has energy, and that's essentially what he's describing.
As a role player, even if you're not getting a ton of shots, just being involved in helping create offense can make a difference.
That's his first personal foul.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Green. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Kennard in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Maledon with the bucket.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
Pelicans leading by 6. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Green. Ingram outside. From deep. Pelicans keep it alive. It's stolen by Dort. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, but he's earned it with his play.
Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Misses the 3. Under trailing by 4. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Passes it to Roby. Inside. Here's Maledon. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. As a rookie, Teo Maledon got his chances, Brent. There's a lot to like about him.
Well, the conditions around the team that drafted him certainly allowed him to get some minutes. It's a team exploring a lot of young talent, and so the opportunity was there for him to get out on the floor, earn some minutes. And the best part about that, Kevin, is the understanding of, look, after this season's over, I know what worked, and I certainly know what didn't. So let me work on my weaknesses and come back better next year.
Here's Jerome. No good that time. And New Orleans will come the other way. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but, you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Here's Meladon. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 5. Back to Kennard. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the strike.
Making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Jerome. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Alexander Walker.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Kennard on the wing. Favors brings the double. Valanciunas passes to Alexander Walker. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drives in. Here's Dort. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Dort's got 7 points in the game. Pelicans leading by 5. There's the pass to Kennard. They kick it out to Green. There's the triple. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Now, here's Dort. He's tightly guarded. The layup missed. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. If he passes to Green. New Orleans moving it around. Here's Alexander Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Murphy. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Darius Bazley. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up. That is not the time to take a foul.
Valanciunas with the ball. Favors picks him up, and Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Zion Williamson's checked in for the Pelicans. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Alexander Walker. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Pass to Favors. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
He gets really smooth sometimes. Gilgeous-Alexander has some size. He challenged the defense with it that time.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he'll attack the rim as often as you let him.
That's impressive stuff, too, for a young player to just rely on the fact that they are relentlessly going to attack any opposition defensively and try to get to the free throw line and take that kind of contact, and that's what Shai does.
And Williamson throws it down.
And Kennard, well schooled, just keeping his eyes up and making that play.
Thunder trailing by 7. Passes to Favors. Ogden against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Favors. Second shot opportunity. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
And the pass to Murphy. Pass to Williamson. Fires the 3. Murphy can't hit. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. Williamson against Favors. Thunder trailing by 7. New Orleans. Hayes has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time. But Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
Well, there's no doubt about it, and it's just common strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Some solid defense from Ingram.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Puts one up from 19. Thunder with the rebound. Favors got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Giddey. He had 13 points in the win against San Antonio.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Outside Williams. Pass to Giddey. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Shea at 6'5" is such a tough defensive assignment. Has great handle, and he can do some damage from anywhere on the floor.
The pass to Williamson. Pass to Kennard from deep. And they'll get another chance. And it's Williamson missing. Thunder trailing by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good from baseline.
Zero hesitation from Shea on that play.
New Orleans leading by 4. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Coming into last season, the Thunder had posted a winning record every year for more than a decade. But when they decided to rebuild, they went all in and promoted their G League coach, Mark Daigneault, to head coach. He said adversity tests the connection of the team, tests everything, and shows you who you are. Guys?
Way to start. Thanks, D.A.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here. Not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a nonstop parade to the foul line.
Roby, he's checked in for Derek Favors. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Ingram passes to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And here we you go. This is great stuff as Zion looks like he's about to take over the game.
Master Roby. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Locked in the pass to Kennard. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. Giddey. Offensive rebound. Oh, that's blocked. Ingram up top. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Ingram missing.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
2 minutes.
Williams against Ingram. Williams passes to Giddey. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
To the paint, here's Williamson, and Williamson throws it down.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
They're trailing by 4. 1:25 left in the first half. Shoots it up. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Williamson. The pass to Kennard. Moves back up. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
That's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Baisley. Tries from 10. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Locked in the pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Again, just watching Zion's leaping ability. Gets over the defense and easily finds the rim.
And they're trailing by 4. And here is Maladon. His last outing, he had 8 points. Here's Baisley. A three-pointer, no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Kennard with the ball. Outside to Brogdon. Got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for New Orleans. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the tone early?
You know, we came out with a different energy. We said it's enough to struggle from the start. You know, we got to focus and play good starts.
That is where it all starts. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Zion Williamson was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 19 points and 7 rebounds. It's hard to imagine how he could have been any better in the first 2 quarters. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
They came out as the more physical team tonight. You could tell they put an emphasis on winning without it. All of these bodies crashing the glass has given them a physical and a middle edge, Jody.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, we've got Williams, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Favors, and it's Roby in at the 4 spot. Favors inside, guarded by Valanciunas. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Favors. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Williamson left side. Williamson double teamed. Pass to Brogdon. He's looking for Williamson and finds him. Over Roby. Out to Ingram. 3-pointer. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
You just love it when you can pick up those extra possessions, and Zion's the guy you want doing that.
Giddey the pass to Favors. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one. Nice steal from Valanciunas. Ingram outside. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's a shot right there. He's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Alexander Walker. He has 5. Williamson trying to free himself up. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Tipped away. Stolen by Brogdon. And here they come. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Well, I like it when he goes vertical, but I like it when he stays there. How about Zion getting up?
And they're trailing by 4. Well, it's one of the things most fans don't notice, but Malcolm Brogdon, Greg, is one of the best free throw shooters ever.
How about had a year where he shot 93% from the line to... For his career, just about a 90% shooter. That's a huge advantage for a point guard like Brogdon, a guy who handles the ball late in close games.
Here's Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Williams scanning the floor. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Favors passes to Roby. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Williams for the lead. The rebound by Brogdon. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Williamson outside. Outside to Brogdon. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Good on the triple. Ingram's got 11 points.
Brandon Ingram at that size constantly has a shooting window that's open.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Green comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Outside Favors. Williams passes to Giddey. Outside Favors. Pulls up on the wing. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And how about Favors' control on that shot? Got a good look, so he's able to knock that one down with confidence.
Here's Ingram going inside and slam dunk by Ingram.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects on the 9-footer.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
Here's Alexander Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Alexander Walker passes to Valanciunas. Makes it off the glass. Valanciunas has got 9.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Misses from short range.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Here's Valanciunas. No good there. Great D that time from Favors. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Williams can't hit. The Pelicans have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Ingram. There's the drive. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And Ingram gets so much better when he gets that aggressive.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander against Green. 5 to shoot. Left. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gilgeous-Alexander. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Thunder making a change here. Paladon's checked in. In the corner, Kennard with it. Back to Ingram. Down low. There's the steal. And they're pushing it up. From 11 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Pelicans leading by 7. Here's Alexander Walker. He has 5. Valanciunas inside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's New Orleans with it. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Ingram. The pass to Paladon to end the cold streak. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Alexander Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
With how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
Both good from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 9. Pass to Baisley. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Ingram. Now the feed to Green. Up top, Valanciunas. Pelicans keep it alive. Kicks it to Green. 4 on the shot clock. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Man, these Kevin Durant comparisons are starting to come to fruition right here, especially when Ingram is finishing with power on the drive.
Outside Favors. Pass to Baisley. Rejected by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Passes to Alexander Walker. Now, here's Kennard. Second chance shot. And Valanciunas puts it in. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Dort passes to Favors. Out to the right wing. And here is Maladon. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Favors can't get it to go.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Hayes. And there's the pass to Kennard. And it's good off the back rim and in. Kennard's got 5 points so far.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Here's Baisley. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Maladon, down by 15. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. Count that one for Dort. 9 points in the game so far.
That's a needle in a haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
Here's Alexander Walker. 5 points in the game. And they get it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
2 minutes.
He dishes it to Hayes.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Favors at the elbow. 1:37 left here in the third quarter. Here he goes. Jerome, no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Green finds Hayes. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. A second chance effort. Can't hit that one. And the Thunder going the other way now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Good. That one on target for Maladon. Pelicans leading by 13. Pass to Alexander Walker. Ingram outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Baisley passes to Maladon. 6 to shoot. Favors. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Ingram outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Derek Favors.
Well, when you make these kind of improvements in your game, you're putting in a lot of work in the offseason. Brandon Ingram growing up right in front of him.
And he's good on the second. And so it's New Orleans up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You know, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Down on the block, it's Williamson with Hayes. And it's Green. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder.
First team foul. Coming to the floor for the Thunder.
New Orleans on D, leading by 12. Here's Dort. Kennard with the rebound.
Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Williamson kicks to Kennard. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 15.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. One in each half.
Here's Roby, guarded by Green. Jerome, no good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Alexander Walker. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on George.
Yeah, good luck trying to stop Zion there. He's so determined to score. When the defense gets physical with him, he comes right back at him.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ogden's checked in.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
It's deflected. They get it back. Good. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Brogdon. On the wing, Green dishes it to Williamson. Williamson double team. Back to Green. A three ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Green's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number one. Everything else comes after that.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey, guarded by Green. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 5. Pelicans with the rebound. Green's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find this.
And then Murphy with the dunk.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Roby can't hit. And here's New Orleans now. They're on an 11-2 run. Brogdon looking it over. To the inside. And the basket by Murphy.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Giddey, guarded by Green. And Giddey gets it to go. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Brogdon outside. And Greg, a lot of new head coaches stepping into this season. How does a first-year coach come in and win over a locker room?
I mean, Kevin, that's a great question. And I think there's a combination of confidence and humility that one has to have. And I think, believe it or not, the most important trait you got to be consistent. Your message cannot waver. It cannot fluctuate. It's one way that you will lose a locker room.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's George. No good on the triple.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Brogdon outside. Clock at 6. Back to Hayes. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayes, no good. Oklahoma City has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there is a whistle, and that's going to go on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul. Valanciunas, who's checked in for Hayes. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Derek Favors checked in for George. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Green deciding where to go with it. Three-pointers off the mark. Thunder shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And that one is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander up there, so dynamic as a finisher.
And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside, Green. Valanciunas against Favors. Fades and shoots. It's rebounded by Derek Favors. Favors has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Here's Giddey. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort to the middle. Shoots it. And Murphy kicks to Valanciunas. Pass to Murphy. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murphy's got 6 here in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Giddey the pass to Favors. He gets it in there. Favors got 19 points.
And for over a decade in the league, Derek Favors not known as a scorer. Pelican boy having a monster night.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And Spurs great Tim Duncan recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. And you played with him, Brent, for a handful of seasons. You won a couple rings. Any reflections?
Well, Tim was such a tremendous teammate and so welcoming to every player that he came across that walked into a Spurs locker room, with the inherent trust he had from Coach Popovich that they were going to invite players that were going to come in and be about the right things. I just remember my first time visiting San Antonio, signing as a free agent, and the first person that I saw in the summer in the gym by himself shooting bank shots on the practice floor was one Tim Duncan. What a leader and what an all-time great.
Okay, time now for an injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He won't return for this game, and depending on the final prognosis, he may miss a number of games before making a return. I'll let you know more details as soon as I find them out. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Steve from Valanciunas. Pelicans leading by 19 points. Murphy passes to Valanciunas. To the paint. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
No holding Valanciunas back there. He gets physical and gets through the contact.
Passes it to Favors. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded by Brogdon. Yep, that one goes. And it's now 26 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
That one falls.
Nick Brogdon has come into the league with a great bit of patience in playing the pick and roll. So the more experience he gets, the more aggressive he'll get.
Here's Roby. He's guarded by Murphy. There's the pass to Giddey. Another shot. And Favors. Favors has got 12 points here in the second half.
They cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Blocked in the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Here's Giddey. And Favors kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's over Brogdon. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Alexander Walker passes to Valanciunas. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. Thunder trailing by 21. Here's Giddey. The dish to Favors.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Nice from Valanciunas. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
And it's Ingram missing. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 28.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Driving in. Valanciunas. It's blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. And the Pelicans making a change. Hayes is checked in. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for New Orleans.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zion Williamson.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates and the wrecking ball on both ends.
And it's Ingram missing. And it's Oklahoma City's ball, trailing by 19.
New Orleans foul. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Melodon. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Malcolm, you're on a real roll right now. How do you think things are going?
I feel great. You know, there are going to be stretches where we don't play as good a basketball. Then there are stretches where we're playing very good basketball. So, you know, the key is to have long stretches of good basketball, and that's what we're doing right now.
It's the best you played all season, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Turn me up. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do the for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake, bro, never by mistake. This more like for my mama's sake. This something you could not relate. This feel like plex out the gate. Pray it's the same that the father say. Know that the aim all kind of straight. Eyes on the game while you contemplate, Don't cooperate with the opposition. My position on the rise till I get in the top position. All eyes on the in my composition, What a competition. I've been searching lately, I ain't found them. A lounging, probably a housing. I had to take a step back from around you. I had to boss my life up and astound you. I need a queen of good and crown it. I need my whole hood to see it. The trees and the sun beaming, nice breeze. I clean the whip and hit the strip. You seem to miss the scheme with this. And leave a miss and leave a list. We don't seem to. I read, he don't seem legit. He don't seem to fit. A tell, I can see the fin. Beware, knowing he pretend. Aware, that be sneaking in. Prepare for who was peeking in. During boss talking, now they see the win. The season in for reaching in the peak is something unseen. I can put the pen for ink and see these raps shrink whenever they mention me. Leave it in the piece. Be still, I need a refill of decent. Cheek drill a master, we feel your actions don't match your acting. People back and start the rapper, be still the ratchet. Just happen, craft the deep will, your faction so whack. I'm rationally skilled and most won't call that, but we will. I'm master free will and 83 wheels and pass it. Been crashing, be still and patch your street still can't match a G will go into we. I gotta move, I gotta go, I gotta prove, I gotta know, is it the truth? I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta grow, I gotta win, I gotta see, gotta repeat, my odyssey, hands in the sky, come follow me, come follow me, come follow me, I gotta leave, whoa. You can trap everyone else, but you ain't trapping me, no. Be talking that and they ain't even seen. Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. The one you can lean on. 07, I'm a real one. I ain't got no money problems, I ain't got no children. Dodging baby drama, whoop, that's a close one. Like a host, but her face like she hosts some, Whole food shopping. And she work out every day, you know them poppin' stomach on apple cider vinegar. She do something to me good. Got you thinking me and you something, thought it was. Ayy, thought it was. 4 5s, 2 10s, that's a dub, that's a dub. Said she just graduated, I'm in love. Said she like to do the lounge, she don't rock with the clubs. My type, yeah, my type. Like Biggie, if they right, I'm there all night. Like Yeezy, when I see it, I'm on sight. Like Kendrick Lamar, we gon' be off. When I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. Shoot my shot, Steph Curry, it's a swish. Gucci or Dior, you come explore the way I live. Been taken for. Put the chrome out on your drip. Add up mathematics just like magic way it flip. Look at the tone. Brown skin just like the paddock on my arm. Bouncing, you get allowance, icy charm. Fountain, I make it rain a thunderstorm. Private flights and private nights, nobody knowing. Told her she would with the one. They were snoring. Sleeping on me, walk them up along. Hating, I don't even know like how you doing. Before I got this rich, I wasn't. My life was ruined. Driving in my coupe today. My window tinted, eat the plate like anime. Do it and she get the bait. $1 million, to 1 million in the code to say. I dress in the coldest way. That though I just when I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. These don't respect my grind. She calling rain checks, don't respect my time. Calling rain checks, cause she knows she a dime. I make the bounce, I'm Bank of America. I got Sydney and Erica, I got Stacy and Maryland. I got plenty of. Don't make me make no comparison. I should've married these. But I'ma come back down. Got the Maybach, ask her how she gon' act now. I used to shoot my shot, you a matrix. Now you reappear, but I hate. Look, nobody likes a fake rope. Yeah, love who I am, not my bankroll. But I'm up, so that is not realistic. Shoot my shot, then I check the. Shoot my shot, then I'm on to the next one. Shoot my shot, no stress when I'm. Let's go. Surrounded by some real. Let's talk. I said I need this undefeated. Blocking, then I'm go long. These receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. Look at them people. You know what it is, go put that before they breaches. I'ma get out this shit, I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead. It keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a. I'm straight out the knife, I came up. I'm straight from the knife, I went bought me a. Dropped out the poacher and bought me a. Bought in the jet, cause my dog got a. Don't give a where we going. My thing, I cover my. Got an elo, my aim on point. Give me pain in my joint. Money bun. I want 2,000, I want both of. I know how to handle it, books on my damage. Can't run, we gon' live it one. You know where I'm from, give a how you in the car and it sound like a. In it with $1 million worth of cash. Like Bandicoot, we bout to crash. No remorse, I'm to your dad. Off the porch, bought a Porsche and I drag. Out the building and then. Steady, now you do the math. If you sick on my son, I won't hide it. Brain, we give him a bath. I said I need it. This undefeated. Blocking, then I'm go long. These receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. Look at them people. You know what it is, go put that before they breaches. I'ma get out this shit, I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead. It keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a.
I know we making it happen. I like a bougie, but keep me a.
Fantastic, Cartier straight out the plastic. Diamonds in all of my glasses.
The magic.
Straight out the basket. They say them young have
the money too old, it's going nasty.
With
the way we pay, we been giving too many passes.
Too many. Drop a bag and cash it. Who gonna press on the fastest?
Who?
Elastic, new attachment. get tactic. Technical.
They stole the flow. Then they tryna run off with the
My
fashion.
neck got freezing. Just give us the reason. Make this look easy. Cut blue hundreds with the stones. What's your issue? If you got a block outside the street,
ain't no peace treated. They ain't treated. They got me heated. Don't play with the game. They know that we be undefeated. We talking beef. They say that they vegan. Jumping no reason. We cup them on ice and talking the freezer.
I said I need it. Undefeated. Rockin' then I go long. He receive it. I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up. I can't be on. Look at them people. You know what it is. Go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches. I'ma get out this and I'm striking. I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead. It keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a slime.
Yes, Naya. Who am I? It's just the girl, them sugar. Alright. Here I know. Whoa, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Sim Simma. Who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar. How can I? In a rush. Pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls them lock, and I the precious, but you whip up. Draw for your niggle like your niggle can't stitch it. Draw for your oxen like a cow, you wanna chop it. Draw for your pickaxe like a gun, you wanna dig it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and dash it. So you watch it, so you crash it. She a tell you, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, take it, stop it. Batman plug in and me a move like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. Listen to me silent, listen to me lyrics. I been in man, they and me a drop it. I said, Simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Who am I? The girls, them sugar, how can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my trucks. Who am I? The girls, them lock, and I whip the pressure. Anything she wants, I will give it unto she. I can't believe today my friend them tell me that she see. I don't believe he's angry and I don't believe his grief. I don't believe it's Susan or the other girls. The love for me she have, that is the only thing I need. I don't intend right now just to lose my main squeeze. Oh, Guantanamela, you are Gally, where you watch it on me body under pressure. Man, see your body all like mosquito. When the body right, just to know you got the power. But Simma.
And when they free us out, gon' be a film, a Kodak. Shoot me pouring right above the rim, like Polak. I've been ripping and running, not slipping or sliding, athletic tendencies. I've been upset. I provide the remedy. When we open gates up at Utopia, it's like Zootopia. You see the crosses over ya. That's how you know it's us. At 4 a.m. I'm phoning ya. Not for no shoulder rub. Them jack boys open cleaners up. The way they fold it up. Yeah, in my white tee. Yeah, call up Hype Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, unboxes of checks, not my checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's ancient anarchy. Bangers in the system, it's that bangers in the system, it's that. MIAs.
That's what we doing. I don't even gotta say I'm the queen of my city no more, man. They know I'm the queen, man. They already jacked that. Yeah, man. I can never lose. What you go? I'm the queen of New York. It's life. I'm a big stepper. When I walk, big flexer. This is chess, not checkers. My checks up. When they talk down, tell them bless up. I ain't giving no lecture. No. Got me charged up like a Tesla. Pressure. So many people let me.
High above the vibrant downtown of New Orleans, we've got action from the Big Easy tonight. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Joining me tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. I'm Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Nets, currently 7th in the conference, hoping to string together some more wins.
I think for the Nets, I really think they've been hit and miss thus far. I mean, they are a playoff-level team, but are they championship level? Probably not.
This has been the thought all along. They have enough to compete night in and night out, but they're not taking 4 out of 7 from a top team in this league. No way.
And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And a new rookie class to watch here early in the season, Grant. How long should we wait to evaluate a rookie's play, you think?
Well, B.A., I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate. And a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. In at the 5. And for New Orleans, we've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Brandon Ingram out there with Green. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. Now here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Jonas Valanciunas, the big fella, dominating in the paint.
Irving against Brogdon. Now here's Irving. Defense right on him. Aldridge with room to shoot. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Love the play call, getting Aldridge something within the flow of the offense.
Outside, Green. Pass to Ingram, over Durant. The shot by Ingram, no good. Outside Irving. Here's Harden. It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
For a guy who is almost 7 feet, Kevin Durant has tight handles.
Brogdon, the pass to Ingram. Back to Brogdon. Outside Ingram. Shot clock at 5. He's off on that one. Nice D from Durant. Here's Brooklyn. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing their last matchup with Orlando.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Yes, the other team is feeding off that enthusiasm. You have to try and match that energy.
Here's Brogdon. The Nets making their last shot to the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Irving with it. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against Orlando. And, yep, it's good. Durant's got his second basket.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field. And, of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo, and now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Aldridge passes to Irving. Three-pointer off the mark.
And that was a heat check right there. First miss of the night, but still shooting 80% as a team.
Ingram against Harris. Puts it up from 17. No good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Pass to Durant. Outside Irving. From deep. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Ingram. The 3-ball. Brooklyn with the board. Their first chance this season playing the Pelicans.
And they dominated this team last season. Big difference in talent level. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Now Brogdon. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Alexander Walker. 3 for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
Here's Irving. Outside Harden. Kicks it out to Aldridge. That shot off. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Now here's Brogdon. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. Here's Ingram. Takes it inside. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And the Pelicans call time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. We never really saw them back off.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Ingram. Here's Alexander Walker. And here's Valanciunas. A 17-point game for him in the win against Oklahoma City. Harden with it. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And let me throw out one of my favorite James Harden notes. He's the only player in history to score 30 points in a game against all other 29 teams in the league in a single season.
Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Outside Ingram. There's the triple. Offensive board. Outside for Brogdon. He buries it from 3.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Irving, the pass to Griffin. Now here's Irving. It's good.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Irving against Brogdon. Here's Ingram. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Outside Harden. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. The shot misses, and it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Outside Ingram. Pass to Brogdon. Outside Green. Griffin comes with a double. Valanciunas finds Brogdon. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 11 so far. Now Harden. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Here's Griffin. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Down low. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation.
All right, let's see the best free throw shooting teams this season. The Pelicans, number 1. In the 3rd spot, Brooklyn.
And you really want to see these types of teams attack and draw fouls because they shoot it so well from the line.
Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land. Now here's Harden. Pass to Millsap. To the paint. Harden with it. Outside Mills. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Ingram. Back to Brogdon. Right wing. Valanciunas passes to Brogdon. And the Pelicans get it back. Outside for Green. Takes a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Mills. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Valanciunas. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Brogdon, the pass to Valanciunas. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Valanciunas has got 6 points.
That's Valanciunas' game. Beat you with size and power. Takes the contact and completes the play.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. You know, Grant, court is a familiar